Hey friends, welcome back to Moms Always Eat Last. And today we're going to talk about something that sneaks up on so many of us, that heavy, overwhelmed feeling that shows up right around back to school season. If you've been feeling a little off, a little tight, a little more activated than usual, you're not alone. This time of year creates a lot more emotional weight than we realize. And today, we're going to unpack why, gently, compassionately, and with a whole lot of nervous system awareness. So take a breath, settle in, and let's walk through this transition together.
Welcome to Moms Always Eat Last, a movement, a reminder, and a revolution of love. I'm Alysia Lyons, founder of Lyons Heart Healing, and this space was created for every mother who has spent years putting herself at the bottom of the list. Somewhere along the way, we were taught that love means sacrifice, that being a good mom means giving until there's nothing left. But the truth is, your peace, your joy, and your wholeness are not luxuries. They are your birthright. Each week, we explore what it means to release guilt and overwhelm without adding more to your to-do list. We talk about identity, boundaries, healing, and the quiet ways we remember who we are beneath the expectations and invisible labor we carry. This isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about coming home to yourself. Because when a mother heals, generations heal with her. So take a breath, take your seat, and let's begin.
I don't know about you, but when I say that, my next thought is always, I'm feeling 22. And since I just turned 44, now I'm feeling 22 times 2. But also, I don't know about you, but when I get overwhelmed, I have a tendency to shut down. Back to school season used to hit me like a wave I was not ready for. I kept telling myself it was the schedule, the forms, the supplies, the logistics, all the little pieces that suddenly needed my attention at the exact same time. But the truth is, it was my nervous system. Transitions have a way of activating old patterns. They stir up pressure. They remind us of the invisible load we carry as moms, the emotional weight, the mental weight, the energetic weight. The parts no one sees, but we feel it in our bones. If you're feeling that heaviness this week, I want you to hear me clearly. Nothing is wrong with you. You are not behind. You're not failing. You're not disorganized. You're transitioning. Your body is simply asking for a moment to catch up. Because transitions aren't just about schedule shifting. They're about identity shifting, responsibility shifting, the emotional landscape of your home shifting. And your nervous system feels that long before your mind names it. So if your jaw is tight, if your shoulders are creeping upwards, if your breath feels shallow, let's pause together. Soften your jaw, drop your shoulders, exhale, and just let your body arrive. And while we're here, I want to offer you a few gentle, practical supports for this season. Not more tasks, not more pressure, just small things that help your nervous system feel held and supported. These are a few practical tips for back to school season. You can probably also adapt them to any other kind of transitional season that we experience in life. Number 1, choose an anchor moment each morning. Not a routine, not a checklist, just one thing that helps your body feel settled. A song you play, a stretch you do, a breath you take before the day starts. Your nervous system loves predictability, not perfection. Every single day, I have a cup of my mushroom coffee. Sometimes it's in a cup that I get to sit in a chair and just sip slowly over an hour. And other days it goes in a travel cup that I sip over the rest of the day. But every day I have my mushroom coffee. Practical tip number 2 is lower the bar on the first 2 weeks. This is not the time to overhaul your life. Give yourself permission to simplify meals, loosen expectations, and let some things slide. Your capacity is recalibrating. So sometimes what I do is allow the dishes to sit just an extra 24 hours or even an extra 12 hours. Sometimes I ask for support with dinner. Maybe my partner will make a couple of extra dinners that week instead of splitting it equally. Sometimes we go out and get takeout or taco truck and let that be dinner. Practical tip number 3 is build a 5-minute transition buffer. After dropping off the kids, before diving into work or home tasks, pause, sit in your car, take a breath. Let your body catch up to the shift that just happened. It seems minor, but this really helps going from one task to the next. You can also implement this if you work outside the home before walking into the house, taking a couple of deep breaths and just allow your body to decompress, to go from the transition of work into being at home and being mom now, especially if you notice your little ones are wound a little tight when you walk through the door. Sometimes they are picking up on the energy that you're still holding on to from the stress of your day. Practical tip number 4 is name what's actually heavy. Is it the morning rush? Is it the emotional shift or the pressure to start strong? Naming it reduces the nervous system load by half. I did this over the last couple of days where I was trying to figure out what exactly I was feeling about my business and the content I was creating. And once I named it, it actually made things feel a lot less heavy. And then I was able to go into solution mode because I had named what the actual problem was. Tip number 5 is ask for micro help. So, not big tasks, but tiny ones. Like, can you grab milk on your way home? Can you handle bedtime tonight? Can you remind me to breathe today? I was looking ahead at the calendar for next week and I noticed that I had a doctor appointment that conflicted with a school event that I just learned about. And it's not something that I necessarily need to go to, but I was talking it over with my husband and I said, I'm not sure if I need to reschedule my doctor appointment or if you or someone else could take our son to the school event. And he offered to be the parent that went to the school event so I could keep my doctor appointment. And sometimes just having those discussions with your partner can feel really supportive. And if you're a single mom and you don't have a partner, is there someone that you're living with or someone who's in your life that you can ask for a little support when necessary to take on those micro helps? And number 6 is create an easy win for yourself each day. Something that feels doable and nourishing. Maybe tidy a corner or drink your favorite drink or just a moment outside. Your brain needs evidence that you're not drowning. My favorite easy win is to load one of the appliances that cleans the dishes or the laundry, because if I can get at least one load of dishes or one load of laundry done every day, that's a win. It keeps the ball rolling and it keeps the house running more smoothly. Back to school doesn't feel heavy because you're behind. It feels heavy because you're transitioning. And transitions take energy, awareness, and compassion. As you move through this season, I hope you give yourself permission to soften, to slow down, and to honor what your body is telling you. You're carrying so much already, more than most people will ever see. And you deserve support, spaciousness, and grace as you navigate these shifts. Remember, you're not behind and you're not failing. You're simply transitioning. And every transition is an invitation to meet yourself with deeper compassion. And until we meet again, keep healing. Bye, guys.
Thank you for joining me for Moms Always Eat Last. Before you go, take a moment to breathe and remember, your worth isn't measured by how much you give, but by how deeply you live. Our power as mothers isn't found in shaping our children to fit the world. It's found in shaping ourselves into the women we want them to see. When we heal, they learn what healing looks like. When we rest, they learn that rest is allowed. When we remember who we are, they remember too. So keep choosing yourself, not as an act of rebellion, as an act of love. Because peace isn't a luxury, it's your birthright. I'm Alysia Lyons, founder of Lyons Heart Healing. You can learn more about this movement and my work at AlysiaLyons.com. Until next time, keep putting mom back on the list. Keep taking your seat and keep remembering who you